Well, here's the parts card for my Formula 350. The 68 Camaro is getting sold. Not even going to bother messing with it now that I have this. So, it's a 87 Pontiac Trans Am GTA, factory 5.7. Probably wonder why not fix this. Not really. I like my Formula 350. This one, the bottom of the doors are all rotted out. So it needs two doors. The fenders are rotted out. The hood is bent. The radiator support is rotted away on the ends of it. Firewall underneath the AC unit is rotted away. The cowl panel is rotted above the brake pedal, so it's leaking inside of it. And floor has some rust on there. You could fix it, but for me, it's just a parts car. But this is what it looks like. So this gives me, I think, pretty much more than enough parts to do my formula. The side glass is really good. It doesn't have any of the vertical scratches in it, so that gives me the door glass. I don't really need another hatch. I already have 3 other hatches, but this one, it's all rotted where the spoiler gets mounted onto. But I have 3 other hatches. It gives me door handles that aren't real loose. There's the interior. Gives me the better looking door panels. Gives me black carpet. Center console looks really good. It gives me the leather shifter and e-brake handles. At least it's not falling apart. So it has a factory radio. The dash I'm not going to use. I already got, I think, 6 of these performance suspension pieces, but I have the 90 to 92 dash, which gets rid of all this square looking style. I don't really like it. The 90 to 92 has the checkered pattern, like what's above the AC unit, so it would be a checkered pattern all the way across. Makes it look a little bit more fancy for what they are. So all the GTA stuff I can sell. The seats I'm probably not going to use. I have my 01 Camaro seats, so I'll end up using those. The black seat belts will just get added to my collection of, I think, 12 sets of black seat belts. And then it has all the black interior panels. This is without the shoulder harness since it's an 87, but that's the 4th set of black interior panels I got. But it's got a nice set of Trans Am taillights, which I already have 6 other sets. I mean, I got a ton of stuff, but I don't have the centerpiece. So now that gives me the centerpiece for the taillights. GTA wheels if I decide to use them. The taillight panel is a piece that I really need. So I end up taking the taillight panel out of this and weld it into the formula, instead of fixing the one that I took from the other car. There's a driver's side door panel. I think an upholstery shop should be able to put a new piece of whatever that is, carpet, I guess. Have them fix that, so that gets me both of the door panels. It has a beautiful steering wheel. Now the leather's not all cracked on it. I have the standard Firebird horn button with just a bird on it, so I can sell the GTA horn button to someone who needs it. And then the digital dash. I don't really like digital dashes, but it's all delaminated. But I guess whoever's into them, I think it's something with the circuit boards is what goes bad. Either way, I'm gonna sell that. The dash pad's not bad, but it's got a split in the middle, so I might keep it for a spare. But either way, I think having a cover on it would work either way. I mean, I have that good dash pad, so I'll decide from there. The lid, I have another lid that's not split, so that works. It gives me switches, center console, the power mirrors work in the doors, so I can switch those over to my doors. It's a lot of little stuff. It's all the knick-knack stuff is what gets you on the project. So at least now I have a whole ton of knick-knacks that I can work from. And this is something I can use and modify, like all the TPI. I'm not using the TPI. It's going to be a carbureted car, so I don't have to deal with any of the fuel injection stuff. I don't have to have a prom burn for it. So with this, I can pull the TPI off while all this is in the car. Put the carbureted intake on it, the carburetor, and the air cleaner, and I can figure out the height that I need. I have another Formula hood, so I'll put it together and figure out what size spacer I need to bring the motor down on the K-member in order to have clearance. Same thing you do on the Mustangs to get clearance for your intake for the hood. I end up doing the same kind of spacer system to space it down so I can at least have a air cleaner on the carburetor. So there's some of the rust, and like I said, I mean the whole cow's rusted on it. Or you could fix it. It's not worth me fixing. And I'm sure there's some GTA owners that need GTA specific parts. So I'll sell all the ground effects and sell anything that I don't need, but for the time being, it'll be basically a mock-up or a parts storage car. My biggest thing is having the motor in there with the Formula hood and then spacing it down so I can figure out what I need to get the carburetor to fit in there with a decent air cleaner, not that little small triangle air cleaner. But that's my parts car. And that's another GTA that's not going to exist, but there's better ones out there. So at least it gets the Formula 350 together. And that's it.